Well, I draw my creative inspiration for music from everything. You know, I'm not one of those artists that can write when they're sad at all. Like if I'm going through some shit, I can't create. I create when I'm happy, you know, and I spend a lot of time happy. And I draw from a lot of my own experiences when I'm happy, or I draw from what's going on in the world, or if I'm having a conversation with a friend, I just pull from those experiences and I just write music, you know, just close my eyes and create. So my experience going to Juilliard School of Music was amazing. I mean, I was this young kid and they gave me an amazing opportunity to learn music, classical music, and what better place to learn than Juilliard? Do I think musicians need to go there to be successful musicians? Absolutely not. Everything that I am today has nothing to do with Juilliard. Everything I learned from Juilliard, I unlearned, that's not even a word, but I unlearned it and I had to find my own voice. You know, and that's something that I found through just being a musician. There are a lot of dope musicians that weren't even trained classically or, you know, whatever. So, nah. To young people of color, to every young kid, you know, when it comes to classical music, vibe with it. You know, it's one of those things where I loved as a kid because I love the stories that it told musically. You know, I love the stories, and it's contributed to, you know, who I am today as an artist. You know, those stories. You know, I tell people to this day, they're like, "Who's your favorite artist? Your favorite artist? You know, who is it?" I'm like, Bach. You know what I'm saying? Bach is my favorite artist. I have a lot of, you know, artists outside of Bach, from Prince to Mike and everybody else. But if it didn't start with Bach, I wouldn't be who I am or where I am today as an artist. As a young person, growing up in Jamaica, Queens, art and music programs are really important to who I am today. I'm a product of a music program that's, you know, is gone. They're not in inner city communities anymore around the nation. I'm glad, you know, we're talking about it, because one of my projects I'm working on is I'm bringing a charter school to the neighborhood I grew up in Jamaica. It's gonna be a music and arts program. And that's gonna pretty much be like, I love the records and the music and the sold out and all that, but my legacy is really gonna be bringing back arts programs to my community and around the country. So I got a nonprofit called MADE, and it stands for Music and Arts with Damien Escobar. And the purpose of the program is to get arts programs back into schools around the country. And, you know, we pretty much take the responsibility out of the hands of the schools, saying, we don't have the money, we don't have this. No. Here's the money, here's the teacher, here are the instruments. We just need you to put this program on. So we come to Chicago, like we coming everywhere, man. Like, it's something that is really important to me, man. That's really what I want my legacy to be about. So the music programs around the country and the charter school in my neighborhood is, you know, projects that I'm really gonna be diving into over the next 5 years. I mean, this is the thing. I couldn't tell you exactly why, because I don't know everybody's situation on why programs are not there. I can only assume, man, and I don't assume, you know. So I never look at the why, I look at the what can we do. You know, I'm always focused on the what can we do. And, you know, what we can do is, you know, we can be leaders, man. Like, we can be the ones to resurrect that, man. You know, there's tons of money out there. You know, it's just about people really giving a fuck and wanting to make a difference, wanting to make an impact instead of talking about it and sharing a tweet or a social post about it. No, get out there and do something, you know, do it. You know, Ice Bucket Challenge, I challenge you to walk into a school and go inspire some kids, you know, like, let's start that challenge, you know, celebrities, you know, walk into a school and give them 30 minutes of your time and go inspire some kids without wanting to be paid for it. Let's do that. That's how you really bring attention to something. It takes more than one. You know, when we start meeting up and make it a thing, it becomes a trend, you know, and trends, you know, they get media coverage, and the next thing you know, politicians would want to latch onto it because it's getting media coverage, and they're gonna want to donate money. So it's like, yo, think outside the box, man. There's ways to do it.